Hello.
Hello, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What's your name? Sorry.
My name is Nyalin. I am
Yeah.
from Myanmar.
Yeah.
And you?
Oh, very nice. Nice to meet you, man. I'm Lance, and I'm from England.
Yeah. Are you still living in England?
No, I'm currently right by you. I'm in Thailand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are next door. You are next door to me.
Very close. Very close. I'm in Pi, so it's very close to your border. Yeah.
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 So how about weather today? Is it
So it's been raining the last 3 days non-stop, but today it is a little bit of sun going on. First bit of sun in a while. Yeah.
yeah.
How
So
about you?
here
Is it sunny where you are?
here here I am in the middle of my country,
Yeah.
and uh, in my areas, uh, it is a little bit rain,
Yeah.
but the cloud the whole time. It is cloudy the whole
Cloud.
time.
Yeah, same here. Same here. It's nothing but clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you some English phrases by
Okay.
quicks.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine.
So you can skip if they are not familiar with you. It's okay.
No, that's a. It's a
Yeah. Do
so
you
what?
see the phrase? Yeah.
Yeah. So you. What do you wanna do with this?
Yeah, can you little bit explain? But
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
am a little bit confused to understand the phrases.
Yes.
Yeah,
Of course. In. So let's start with come out with. Yeah.
yeah.
So come out with is to go out with a friend. So with my friend, I'll say, do you want to come out with? And
Uh,
it's abbreviated. It's a shortened version of, do you want to come out with me? Do you want to come out with
come on.
me to go to the cinema? But I
Ah,
will say to my friend, do you want to come out with? And that is, do you want to come out with me to the cinema? Do you want to go out
yeah.
with me? You get me?
Ah,
Um,
yeah, I got it. So is the common phrase or not?
it depending where you are in England, it's kind of slang. It's not. I would say that's more of a slang term. Come out with,
Yeah.
not a phrase. So something like butt in, very common, very common. To butt
Ah,
in is to interrupt someone.
yeah.
Yeah. So say I'm talking and someone interrupts me. They might say, you can do it in a polite way. You can go, can I just butt in? What about this? And it's to interrupt someone's conversation to add your interpretation of the conversation. But it can be done in a polite way. If you say, can
Uh,
I butt?
can I? Can I
Yeah,
what?
can I butt in?
Button.
Yeah,
How can I pronounce this?
yeah, yeah. So
Sorry, how can I spell it right?
you've spelt it right there. Butt in.
Oh,
Yeah,
button. It's the
yeah.
same meanings to come up with, right?
Yeah. So it's butt in to interrupt. You know this word interrupt.
Yeah. Interrupts, distracts, interrupts, right?
No, interrupt. So to interrupt someone's conversation. So if someone's talking and I interrupt, they're talking, and I midway through their talking, I don't wait for them
Uh,
to finish. I interrupt.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
you
okay,
you say it. You say interrupt.
yeah, interrupt.
Brilliant. So
Yeah.
another way of
So
saying interrupt is butt in.
okay. So somebody is talking, but someone butt in. He
Yes,
interrupts the middle.
excellent.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Excellent. What else have we got? Don't breathe a word. Confidence. Confide in. Oh, so let's start with a. Let's do a confiding. Yeah,
Yeah, confiding, guys.
yeah. So have you heard someone say that?
Yeah, confined in. I think. Uh, let me think. Yeah,
So
trust. It is trust, confidence, right?
yes, yes. So very good. So confiding is to tell a person like private secrets, private things, to open up to maybe you're with a friend and you want to tell them something. You say, "Can I confide in you?"
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I have a wife. I usually confide in my problem to my wife. Can I
Yes,
agree?
brilliant, brilliant. So you would say to your wife, "Can I confide in you?" And she would go, "Yes." And you would say, "Okay, this is the thing."
Yeah,
So you confide to you, exact, brilliant, brilliant.
yeah. It will
Uh,
be the weak points or my. It is. It will be the weak points.
yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah,
she know
yeah,
my secrets, so she can
yeah.
attack me in the
Yeah,
future.
yeah, 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 yeah. That's brilliant. Yeah, yeah. And then there's we've got okay. This isn't so common, but we'll do it anyway. Blurted. You've wrote blurted it out, but it's usually blurted out, and it means to shout. So say imagine I'm on a talk or a lecture or something, and halfway through the lecture, I shout at the speaker. That's me. He blurted out his disapproval at the talk. You
Oh yeah,
understand this? Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That's less
So
common.
is blooded. Is pronoun blood something out, right?
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, just to shout, just to. But that's not so common. I wouldn't personally use that. I would stick with
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
stick with butt in. So butt in is basically interrupted. Um,
So
I,
yeah,
yeah,
some politician blooded it out to reporters. One
yeah,
the
yeah.
nasty question, right?
Yes, excellent, excellent. That works. That completely works. That's good literature, good language. The only reason I say I wouldn't bother is because it's not a very common term. It's not a common phrase.
Yeah.
Um, not used so much. Stuff like he butted in is very common. Um, I confided in my wife, very common.
Yeah.
Really good English as well. Not basic English.
Uh,
That's good English.
yeah.
Can I
It's
confide?
a I confined in my voice. Is a writing or speaking. Can I use in writing or speaking?
Both, both, both.
Ah, really? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a very good sentence structure to say. I confided in my wife when I told her my secrets, or I confide in my wife. It's a good sentence, good word. Um, that's very common and it's very appropriate.
Yeah.
Um, Stuff like blurted out, not very appropriate. Two you've wrote here as well. Trail off, trail
Yeah.
off. So trail off is to be, the word distracted.
Distracted. Yeah.
Yeah. So trail off is the same thing. He was focusing on a movie, and then he trailed off into thought. He got lost in thought. Trail off, lose focus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But I would, with all the ones you've wrote to me there, I would stick with butt in, which means to interrupt. Can I just butt in, or he butted in to the
Ah yeah.
conversation? Interrupt. I would
Yeah.
stick with confide in, so I confide in my wife.
Yeah.
And I would. You've wrote another one here. Don't
What
breathe
about
away. Go on.
what about make out mean?
So make out is to kiss someone. So
Really?
that's American term. It's not
Uh
really used in England, but it
yeah.
means they went on a date and they made out or they are making out. It's a kiss, and that's not super appropriate or um, not common, especially not in England. So I
Yeah.
wouldn't worry about that one. I would
Yeah.
definitely stick with butt in, confide in, and you've got here don't breathe a word. So that will mean say a secret. Imagine I tell you a secret and I say
Yeah.
don't tell anyone. Instead of
Yeah.
saying don't tell anyone, I can say to you don't breathe a word of this. And it's implying a trust, asking someone not to tell your secret. So we could put
Oh,
these
yeah.
up. We could put these three into a nice sentence. We could say,
Yeah.
"I was talking, and someone butted in. They interrupted you." Yeah. So I was talking, and
Yeah.
someone butted in. I then confided to my wife.
Yeah.
I confide to my wife, and I confided to my wife, and then I said to her, "Don't breathe a word of this." So the sentence structure is: you're talking, someone interrupts, you tell your
Yeah.
wife a secret, and then you ask her not to tell the secret. But how we lay out the sentence structure in terms of pronouncing
Yeah.
it and conversation is: I was talking and someone butted in. I
Yeah.
confided in my wife and I asked her not
Yeah.
to breathe a word of this. Yeah.
Yeah. But sometimes the cat out of the bags.
Brilliant. The cat gets out of the bag. The cat
The
is out the bag.
cat out of the bag. Yeah.
Excellent. That's a good one. That's a kind of universal one in English speaking countries. The cat is out the bag. It's
Yeah.
yeah. So you confided in your wife. You said don't breathe a word, but
Yeah.
she told someone, and now the cat is out the bag.
Yeah.
Or or the or the dog. Or the dog. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Have a dog.
So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So
What
you've
is
got here,
his or her name?
and that's not an appropriate one.
Oh, its
Yeah,
name.
that's a rude one. You've
So
got
sorry. I means dot. The dot. The dot
you say
names.
say again.
You show me the picture of the dog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is its name? I mean.
Oh, okay. So her name is Honey Pie because she looks the color of honey and she's in pie, the location pie. So we call her
Ah.
Honey Pie.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've got here slipping. Um, okay, that's can be used in different ones. So maybe you're going to you walk out with your friends and
Yeah.
you need to just go back for a second to you forget your phone. I'll just slip in and get my phone. But again, that can be more slang, not
Ah.
generic
Yeah.
phrase. So maybe before we've only got 2 minutes left, but maybe before we go, you could use in a sentence to me, butt in, confide in, and don't breathe a
Yeah.
word. Maybe you could try and do
Yeah.
that sentence.
Yeah. So slip in is I go away for a while, right?
Yeah,
I got it.
yeah, yeah.
So have you ever been to Myanmar before?
I have not been to Myanmar. I definitely would like to go because especially being so close to Myanmar.
How
Um,
come? You are yes, you are so close. How come?
so close. I think it takes like 4 or 5 hours for me to get there from where I am.
So is it safe near your place? Yeah,
Yeah,
because in
yeah.
some area, in the border area, they are better, some better.
Yeah, no, there's in Thailand it's safe for everyone. It doesn't matter if you're Thai, Vietnamese, Myanmar.
Yeah,
It's there's none of that. There's no like kind of racism or it's
yeah.
just it's welcome to all.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So
What was your name again? Sorry,
my name is Nyan Lin.
Nail Lin.
Let me write it out.
Yeah, it's a cool name, man. Very cool. Nail Lin.
So
Nyan Lin.
you
Nyan Lin. Yeah.
I want to you to visit my country after the whole conflicts in my
Yes,
country.
that's what I wait for that to go down. But
Yeah,
I hope it's calm where you are. I hope it's peaceful. I hope you're safe and your family's safe too.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
and I hope it blows over. But
yeah,
you keep your English up because it's very good. It's very good.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you
Thank you
very
very
much. Have
much.
a nice day.
You
Take care.
too. Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye.